Shavyfxhub, let's look at Microsoft stock. The AI race is very strong, and Microsoft posted significant gain in their stocks and closed the year well due to their cloud computing arm of their business. They're doing well, and everybody is pushing into the AI world. And we hope that Microsoft responds to that claim and do the needs for technological giants. They have the infrastructure. So when big corporations that have infrastructure venture into AI, I believe they should come out significantly strong. So let's just look at the structure and see what potential lies ahead. This is price action from we look back too much on 2020. This is 2020 price action. It's 2020 price action. And I believe it's going to be valid. So first of all, I will gauge it. I want to look at the trend angle. If I look at the trend angle, then I will tell you what Microsoft stocks will do. So I'll tell you, I'm going to gauge it right now. After gauging it, I'll tell you the next thing the stock so that we know where to sell. So if you don't have money to buy, wait for where to sell. You do one. You're going to do one. So either you buy or you sell. If you don't have money to buy, don't worry. We are going to sell it. We are going to sell Microsoft stock. Okay, that's correct. So I've gauged this market and I'll be watching what other stock traders will be doing, and I know exactly where they're coming to after price updating here as a supply route, updating here as a demand floor in 2020, updating here as a demand floor, updating here as a demand floor and a break of structure in this zone and price of swing, indicating that the market is heavily bullish. And if we look at it on every parameter we use, you see the market are also broken up from the structure. They break up from, we have a clean breakout from the supply route here. Supply route connecting 2021 high, and we have ultimate break of structure at that level and price to come back to retest that breaking structure. The break of the supply route becomes a demand floor. I say it all the time that the problem is a lot of traders cannot see demand, cannot see supply. So if you understand demand and supply, we see it the way we are seeing it, and that is why we use countless charts on demand and supply strategy. And price have returned here to respect the structure as a supply route. So technically, the stock is going down, and it's doing that because of the structure of the market. The structure of the market is telling people what to do. It's telling traders what to do. So those who have stock and see price hit there, they start to sell their stock. They start to take profit. So they took profit at that level. So that's a new high. So we are going to take note of that new high, and hopefully wait when Microsoft stock returns to that level, and we are going to set a sell order. So I will tell you what will happen the next sell order for Microsoft. Now that AI war is looming, everybody is coming up with whatever he or she can offer, and there might be a swing. So if you get a swing into this structure, I will tell you next week if you get a swing, which I don't know the magnitude of that rally. But if you manage to get a swing into it next week, then we're going to apply our vertical root strategy. And on our vertical root strategy, your sell for Microsoft stock will be at 497.93. It's only valid for maybe this week and next week. Yeah, that's only valid. That's the validity of that stock sell. So if price pushes into that area, feel free to sell your Microsoft stock at that level. Feel free. If you don't sell, it's okay. It's up to you. But you see the market retrace back. You're going to see it with your eyes. So that's what we have for Microsoft, and let's make it as fast as possible and move to something more important. So this is Microsoft stock. So we're going to drop some strong fundamental data for research. So if you want to look more into Microsoft stock, you can. This zone is going to be on my vertical root strategy because it cuts across with the ascending trend line, and this ascending trend line was got by we cloning our demand floor. We clone our demand floor and we give us a supply with indicating that everything about this market is well scripted. So the sellers are already waiting. They're waiting for certain price, and at that level, there's going to be a lot of cash out on the Microsoft stock. So if price returns to that level, people are going to cash out. So this now I'm going to tell you this is your demand floor. So if price returns to this floor, feel free to buy. On this floor, if you see Microsoft stock on this floor, feel free to buy. You see the price on this floor, feel free to buy it. Feel free. So on this floor, it makes sense to see if Microsoft stock returns to this floor. You take that opportunity and you know do the needful, do what is right. So let's look at the structure. If we can find any structure, looking at it, if we can find anything useful. See a very nice buy idea, big break of structure at this level. Very nice buy structure. It's going to take a while, but most certainly, if you have a bad day for Microsoft and the price start falling, this will be your next buy floor. If they have a bad day and it happens that anything is crashing Microsoft stock, I don't think that's going to be possible. So let's just leave it and focus on the reality of life. So for now, we want to see price return back into this floor for potential buy opportunity. So if you see price in 295, anywhere within that 300 zone, feel free to go long. It makes a whole lot of sense to see Microsoft stock at 399. So if you see the stock at that level, I'm going to cross it wherever I cross with my ascending trend line is a potential buy floor. A potential buy floor. That's a potential buy floor. Those are potential buy floors. So if you want to get back into Microsoft stock, you allow price to get to any of those areas, and if that happens, that will be an opportunity for you next week to opportunity to go long. This is also another potential buy floor. So the price returns there. The reason is because those floors have ascending, they have a double confluence. They are all on confluence. You can see you have an ascending trend line and we place it on a weekly candle. So if price returns here, it will meet a demand floor. There's going to be a demand floor on that level. So if price comes here, it's going to be a buy. And if you look at it on critical, you will see we have a strong rejection after the structure. You can see price have rallied at that level to create a demand floor and push price to 467.45 at that level. So that's a very clean zone. If price returns at that level, feel free and evaluate your risk and buy Microsoft stock.